But it's the same thing as that guy who's trying to download this information in his brain. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're not familiar with the words that I'm using, if I start firing off things like flag, a pennant, or Fibonacci, or 618 retracement, or tunnel pattern, or a sneak attack, if you're not familiar with the information, it's going to sound like gibberish to you. I might as well be talking in Russian or Swahili, okay? So we've got to put some perspective on this. Yes, it's possible for you to get these powers very, very quickly, but in order to be able to use them, it's going to take a little bit of time. Now, the first things first is we've got to be able to get the information into your head. Now, I'm going to take right now and give you probably the biggest shortcut in learning in your entire life. In fact, you probably would have had a much more pleasant time at school if they just would have shared these few things with you, because it deals with actually the physical way that our brains learn. So, if you want to learn something quickly, and I mean literally, if you want to take something and virtually put it into your mind by osmosis, there are very few things that you have to avoid and just a few things that you have to do. Okay? First of all, you want to avoid sitting too long. And I mean literally sitting. Most of us, we sit down, we plop down, and we figure, okay, I'm going to go through all these videos by Mac, and I'm going to run through them all tonight. And, but before you've known it, you've gone through probably 6 hours of information. It's practically midnight. You're bone tired. You feel like you're ready to, strike a match on your mouth because it's so dry. You haven't taken a water break. You haven't gone to the bathroom. You're just miserable. That's not the way to do it. Your brain literally has a physical limit with how much information you can put in it at one time. You also want to avoid, and this is something, if there are any teachers on the line, you're probably going to be shocked. You don't want to take notes. Now, I'll qualify that in a minute, but you don't want to take notes, and here's why. If you hear me say something, and then you're writing it down, I don't stop talking, right? I continue talking while you're writing, and I'm here to tell you, you're even less likely to retain the information that is coming out of my mouth if you're writing at the same time. Now, the researchers have found out that on any information that you read, hear, or see, meaning a video or something like that, you are going to forget 60% of it inside of 48 hours. 60%, more than half. In fact, most people inside of 3 days are going to forget 80 to 90% of what they heard. Most of the time it's because they're sitting too long, they're trying to take notes, they're doing what most of us found in school called cramming, which is trying to shove all of the information into our brains as quickly as possible. We want to do things instantly. I want to learn how to do things right now. Let me go to a 2-day seminar. I'm going to learn everything there is to know about trading or everything there is to know about knitting or basket weaving, and I'm going to walk out of there an expert. It just doesn't happen that way. So here's how you can cut 30 to 80% off the learning curve. Why such a big range? Well, because some people just have an easier time of it. They can follow these few things and they can just hack major chunks off of their learning curve. Other people are just a little bit less. The first thing is you want to take 20 minutes at a time. Go 20 minutes, watch a video, watch a portion of a video, push pause, get up, get a drink of water, do something completely different. I don't care if it's watching TV, if it's going out in your garden, if it's throwing the ball with your kids or petting the dog. Just do something different for 5 minutes. All it takes is 5 minutes. Let the information percolate into your brain and then go back and continue. The first time through, don't take any notes. Just listen to what I'm saying. Let the information get into your brain. Don't try and pass judgment on it. Don't try and put it into boxes. Just listen to it one time through and relax. And you'll find that taking those 2 steps, take 20 minutes at a time and just relaxing,